Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we're here in this enormous inflatable, whatever it is. The time has come for the dark room, and if you would be so good, clap thy hands and welcome to the stage, John Robertson! Yeah, now turn those lights on, I think. Oh! Ah! What bliss! What rapture! What ecstasy! Turn the music off now. Now what I like, folks, and may I say one and all what a joy it is as I stand here before you with the hair of Lucius Malfoy, and I realise, folks, one and all, that thanks to this stupid little microphone, I just look like Australia's entry in Eurovision to you people. Now what we're going to do is we're going to play a game. That game is called The Dark Room. If you have heard of that, make a noise for me now. Ooh, and if you have not, make a noise for me now. And that is the sound of cult success, ladies and gentlemen. Not in... you there, the one with the scarf made of the dead Jake the dog. You, do you know what I'm talking about? Thank you so much. That's, folks, if you've got a guy wearing literally a desiccated inside-out thing from Adventure Time, you know you're doing all right. May I say, this is a beautiful room of people. I've never seen so many people cosplay as themselves before. This is a great joy. Now, what we are going to do, folks, it is a live-action video game. Do you like video games? You're damn right. And what I wish to do is I wish to get to know everyone. It doesn't matter if you're this man who used to be good at hiding but now is the most obvious person here. It doesn't matter if you're this man who, if you can't tell, is actually doing the laziest Spider-Man cosplay I've ever seen. The legs are out for justice. This thing is just Peter Parker. Lame. Now, I like anyone dressed as a normal person. There aren't a lot of them around here. Now, folks, this game, I was out of interest. If any of you people were born ever. No, it's always nice to... The Christians are always the ones to answer that one first because they were born again quite recently. If any of you were born in the 1970s, let me know. The gentle... Oh, my word. I didn't expect that at all. Well done. In that case, you're incredibly confused. How are there two types of Spider-Man in one place? Now, if any of you were born in the 1980s, let me know. Now, I love that sound. I love the fact that there's a guy dressed as a scientist to pretend that there's one member of our generation who's got a real job. I love that. That noise proves something. My generation still has energy because we are the first generation to accomplish nothing. And it's wonderful. Everyone prior to us has done something of conceivable use. They put a man on the moon. They've cured a disease. I mean, you probably remember Jesus when he was a boy, don't you, love? Remember? Little long-haired Jewish kid. He used to come around the house. He'd throw him in the pool. He used to bounce off. You know what I mean. Now, if any of you were born in the 1990s, let me know. You people irritate me. And I say this with genuine love. You zygotes, you embryos, you stem cells we should have used, you bother me. And the reason is this. Every generation prior to you has suffered. What do you know? What do you know about spending 9 hours downloading a picture of some woman's shoulder? And then your mother picks up the phone and ruins it for everyone. And if any of you were born in the 2000s, let me know. Can everyone born in a sensible decade, just come here? That was adorable. We literally have a bunch of kids who've been made to sit in a special area, to be fair, with the most terrifying bodyguard I've ever seen. A man rocking glasses to let you know he's smart, a leather jacket to let you know that if you talk about the glasses again, he'll kill you, and a bandana just to let you know how serious he is. Now, the other thing that I adore is that at the back, one of the kids held up a samurai sword to show me how happy he is, which proves, ladies and gentlemen, that 4chan is here. Now, what we are going to do, in a moment, the lights will go down. I'm going to turn into a floating head, thanks to about $5. In a moment, thank you so much. Always nice to see somebody keen to do their job. But what we're going to do first, folks, I must transform into the graphics of the game. Now, at this point, not going to lie, some of the parents may feel they've made a great mistake. Thank you so much, the person who wolf whistled. Don't patronise me, I know what I look like. Now, what's going to happen, folks? The video game we are about to play, actually one of the 90s children, you, the most adorable one. Yes, I like the fact that you thought I immediately meant you. You, the one next to him, his self-esteem is too high. You. What's your favourite video game? You'd say Pokemon. Well done. Well done. You'll say whatever he wants you to say, won't you? That's fine. Oh, hang on. It's time for really casual photos, ladies and gentlemen. Delightful. Now, Pokemon, a beautiful game. But I put it to you, young man, that you have never lived reality. And I say this merely because Pokemon is a wonderful game. When I was a boy, if we wanted animals to fight, we had to buy the dog, put them in the pit, and it's highly illegal. But you, it's adorable, it's adorable. Pika, 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 pika. They're just animals with Tourette's, mate. I'm just putting it to you. See, I was born in the 1980s, and we're the generation that was told, don't go outside. There is nothing for you there. Instead, come here and behold, this is a computer. Ah, is it good? It will be. In 30 years. Ah, what does it do? Well, you know what a TV does. Yes, this does less. Ah. Would you like to turn it on? I would love that. Then first, you must find the on button. Where is it? At the back. Why? Nobody knows. And if you could find the on button, you could watch a screen that had once been black with inactivity become black with activity. And you could play a text-based adventure game. Now, there was one woo there and a couple of That's not the sound of nostalgia, folks. That's the sound of a traumatic memory coming back. Because text-based adventure games were literally the following. You're in a hole! I get out. No! That was the whole game. It was you trapped in a room with a fascist Old Testament God who loved grammar and hated you. And that, folks, is the game that we're going to play. Because there are too many adorable children who love Pokemon, who have brothers who are ninjas, and it sickens me. So, this is what we're going to do. Turn those lights down now. What a lot of difference that made, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I will transform into a floating head. There. It is done. Now! You notice I moved away from the children lest the kid get excited with the samurai sword. Now! Who amongst you at this time, bearing in mind that we have a man who tried to save Mary Jane and Gwen Stacy and couldn't do it, you were a clone for 25 years. Now, who amongst you at this time feels brave? You, sir! Yes, you! The one... No, whoa! Stay where you are. Look how brave he is. I'm brave. I'm coming to you. We shall send a man with a suit and a stick to you. Yes, we're playing this on Joss Whedon rules. I don't know what I meant by that, but it was probably popular with someone who liked Buffy or something. Now, this is what's going to happen. Young man, What is your name?
I'm Sam.
No! I don't like that name. You will be called Darren.
I'm Darren then.
That's right. Darren! You are weak to find yourself in a dark room. Pick an option, Darren. Pick one of these 4 options.
Go north.
You proceed in the direction you believe to be north. How can you be sure you're in a dark room? Say it into the mic. Don't shrug, boy. The game was made in DOS. If you enter a command I don't understand, nothing happens. Also, Goku just turned up. I do hope that's Goku and not just some guy with a bit of gel and an orange shirt. Now, pick an option, boy.
Find light switch.
How will you find the light switch? You're in a dark room. You need the light switch to see. Do you see?
I can feel around with my hands.
No, you can't. No, you can't feel around with your hands. And also, did somebody just unplug my wireless connector? Because this is going out on live stream, and that would be a bad time for that to happen. You have these 2 options. Also, may I say, this is the only time you're ever going to be able to utter the phrase, I feel around with my hands, and have a room of people not think you're really sick in the head. Now, pick an option, my strangely perverted chum.
Does that top blue one says type? Type.
How dare you question what it says? Yes, it does say type. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure, Darren, you'd like to type? Wouldn't you in fact prefer any of these 3 rhyming options?
No. Just type.
Really? And what will you type?
50 Shades of Grey.
For crimes against literature and Twilight fan fiction? You die! You die! You die! You die! Give the boy a round of applause for playing! Yes, folks, that is how the game works. Now, come here, young man with microphone, for Darren has won a prize. Folks, behold the Table of Wonders. Tonight's prizes include a copy of High School Musical 3 Sing It for the PS2. A copy of Mr. Men, Mr. Bump Loses His Memory, the life story of Muhammad Ali. Too soon. Best of Atari Going Downtown, released 25 years after they went out of business. Something called The Function of Cat Whiskers. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, a book entitled Whatever Happened to Discipline. You wrote 50 Shades of Grey. You know what happened to discipline. You give it back. Now, folks, yes, clap for him. He's a good boy. Now, this is how it will go down. Every time somebody dies, we all chant, "You die! You die! You die!" Then we give them a clap. Do that for me now. You die, you die, you die. Beautiful. Lovely. Lovely. They are already dead, so they won't hear the round of applause, but we'll feel pretty happy about doing it. The other thing, folks, is every time I say, "You awake to find yourself in a dark room," we all join in. Because I'm going to let you know, folks, we're going to be hearing that phrase about 1,000 times in the next half an hour. And every time we do it, it makes people feel just a little worse for doing a little badly. Who will play now? Shh. You! You will play! What is your name? No! It's Darren! Lady Darren! Ovarian Darren! Double D Darren. Darren! All together! You awake to find yourself in a dark room! Pick an option, Darren!
Why?
Because it's dark, Darren! And a room, Darren! And you're awake in it, Darren!
Sleep.
Worn out! Worn out from doing nothing! You sleep! And when sleep has ended, you awake to find yourself! Pick an option!
Check pocket.
Check pockets? Which one?
Green.
Green! Congratulations, you're wearing green check pockets! It's a hideous fashion choice, and you wouldn't have known because the room's so dark. But I decided to tell you!
Check pockets.
Congratulations! Your pockets are made in the Czech Republic! It doesn't help you escape, but it's lovely to know!
Will you ever be kind to me?
Let's think about it! Shh. On one hand, you've been playing for 10 seconds. Shh. On the other hand, no! You die! You die! You die! Go! Shh. Young lady, you shall win this beach ball of the future. Yes, some might say I just couldn't be bothered blowing them up before the show. But not you. You're dead. Shoom. Spider-Man, bad reflexes, son. Now, let's have a look at the scores. 34 minutes remain, 2 people are dead. Who now? I would like, yes, go to him. The one who looks like an accountant made of the parts of other weaker accountants. Yes, you. You there! What is your name?
For now, it will be Darren.
Look at you. So presumptuous. For now, it will be Darren. What is it usually?
Connor.
No, you were right the first time. Darren! Accountancy, Darren! Darren! You awake to find yourself! Pick an option, Darren!
Go north.
You proceed in the direction you believe to be north. How can you be sure you're in a dark room? Now, folks, I will point out that if we go down a path we've seen before, then you can join in on the chant if you know the words. Nothing suggests they're failing, quite like a whole room of people being like, we didn't even know what this one was, but we know it now.
Way.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, Darren, no. Is this what pop culture has done to you? You think, oh, I'm trapped in a dark room. Oh, I do hope I'm not fat. You weigh yourself. You don't like what you find. Oh my God. This is a bad time for that to happen.
Click heels together for Stalin.
Can I just point out, you had every other choice, and you picked Stalin.
What's so fun about a hint?
Pardon me?
What's fun about a hint?
Ah, what's fun about a hint? Interesting. You know what's not fun? Sentences with question marks at the end of them. You have selected click heels together for Stalin. Up! Get up! Click your heels together 3 times and say there's no place like Leningrad.
There's no place like Leningrad.
Yes, there is. St. Petersburg. Again, louder!
There's no place like Leningrad.
That's the most flamboyant damn ankle clicking I've ever seen. Again, louder!
There's no place like Leningrad.
Did you just try and click your heels louder? One more time!
There's no place like Leningrad.
Ow! Ah! Well done. Your strange and insane tribute to the Wizard of Oz will not go unrewarded. You are no longer alone in the dark room. Joseph Stalin is there with you. And where Stalin goes, he brings with him nothing but death. You die! You die! Shh. But what prize? What prize would be appropriate for a young man who thought communism would fix everything? That's right, nothing. It all belongs to the state. No, you shall take home a prize. Congratulations, young man. You've won a copy of Hello Kitty and Friends, the Magic Apple. Do you like Hello Kitty? What? You know someone who does? Congratulations. You've won whatever this is. Take that to him. I don't want to touch it a second time. Now, hello again. Right! 30 minutes on the board! At this time, I'm going to select 2 people to play simultaneously in what I like to call the passive-aggressive co-op round. In this round, we will have 2 people. They will be the people I feel are going to get on the least well. You, sir! Who are you cosplaying as today? William Merkin? Merkin? Birkin! Oh, Gherkin! Oh, that's very different. And you shall play against. Why not? Let's see. Now, I also appreciate that what I've accidentally done is this means a man in a suit is going to have to run between 2 people.
2 mics.
Oh, you've got 2 mics. Well, that's how you kill fun, jerk. Now, thank you so much. You see, folks, we've just got ourselves a bonus round entitled Man in Business Casual Works Up His Heart Rate. Here we go. Now, young William Gherkin, young Billy Pickle down here, young Pickle Jim, I'm calling you Darren. Darren, Pickle Darren, you shall fight with, I'm going to need somebody hilariously far away from you. Yes, you, the young boy, yes. The young boy dressed as the ninja, the young boy who, I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't let, hello mate. Well, this is one of the weirder heckles I've ever had. And as it turns out, yes, thank you, Johnny Depp, that's very, very good. No, it's all right, Johnny, get your dog out of here or the Ministry of Immigration will have them killed, yes. And that's an Australian reference, ladies and gentlemen, and that would have been Minister... Oh, yes, very good. Yes, that's cool. I don't think I've ever seen a taller only child in my entire life. Right! No, it's all good. It's okay. Out of interest, is anyone dressed as a Final Fantasy character? Because I've never felt like I needed the help of someone with a really big sword before. Get him out of here, Captain Jack. Now, young man, I will just point out, folks, actually, can we all just come here temporarily? Did that actually happen? Not gonna lie to you, occasionally I feel like I might have hallucinated part of the show, but this is the only place. Comic-Con is one of the only places where a 6'5" man with a sword bigger than he is can literally just walk in and be like, you know what would be appropriate right about now? Hey. You like that? I've been doing comedy 12 years. I've never been threatened with an actual mystical weapon before. And to be fair, at the same time, I was unafraid. I've got Spider-Man on my side. I've got a man who's a bloodstained gherkin. I've got Pikachu down there. And so help me God, I like the fact you didn't do a damn thing, kid. Hello, mate. Oh, really? Really? Wow. Wow. They learn by watching, ladies and gentlemen. Right! Pickle Darren! And you, what is your name? You, what's your name?
Eamon.
Eamon. I like that. Eamon. Yes, all right. Darren's a name for stupid people, but Eamon, that's a name for a hero. Who of the two of you will go first? Well, oh, a kid who's not playing said me. Righto. I'll figure something out that's heartwarming to do with that. I'm not going to lie. Folks, come here. A 7-foot-tall man just threatened to cut my throat with a sword his mother made. Life will never be as confusing as it is right now. And I went through puberty twice. That's how confusing that was, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what I meant by that. Puberty is something you've got to look forward to. Puberty is something you're coping with, isn't it? Right. Too soon. Now, here we go. 1, 2, 3. You awake to find yourself. Eamon, your go. Pick an option, mate.
I go north.
You proceed in the direction you believe to be north, home of the Starks. And oh, hey, Billy Pickle, your turn.
Abandon hope.
That escalated quickly. Well, you know, if you're going to abandon hope, why don't you abandon her sisters, faith and love and charity as well? I never said you were alone in the dark room. There were 4 little girls with you, and you just abandoned them. Now they're dead. How does that make you feel? It's his turn. Whoa! Now, bearing in mind, Eamon, 4 little girls are dead. You appear to be 9 years old. How does that make you feel?
I steal their things.
You steal their things! You see what Grand Theft Auto's done to a generation? You steal their things. I'm going to let you know I've done this show over 300 times, and every time somebody picks, steal their things. Unfortunately, it's quite difficult to steal from immaterial concepts like faith and love and hope and charity. There were never any little girls. Sometimes I lie to you. Billy Pickle, just call out the option that you want, mate. When it appears, call it out. How will you find the light switch? You're in a dark room. You need the light switch to see. Do you see? Eamon, your turn. He's really thinking about it, folks.
I poke a baby.
Your bloodlust unsated? You find a baby. You poke the baby. Having never lived in a world where Facebook didn't exist, poking's all you know how to do. You poke the baby. You poke it, you poke it, you poke it. But this baby is rigged to explode. You die. You die in a shower of milky poo. Give him. Yeah, that got confusing. Now, tell you what for the boy. Eamon, is this man to your right your father? No. That got a lot weirder, a lot faster. Tell you what, mates. Why don't you take home, yes, take home this frightening robot hand. Is that your, yes, just take it from, yes, come here. That's for you. Oh, look, he's so well-mannered, he tried to shake the robot hand. Well done, Eamon, good job. And you, young man, Congratulations. You've won the sound of the death of a president. Right, well that didn't work, that's yours. You've won the sound of a joke that didn't work. Oh well, that's never happened. Hey, seriously, just while we're here, how many shows have been on stage today?
5?
5 shows?
Yes.
And how many of those shows got interrupted by an 8-foot-tall man with a sword?
0.
0. And how many times did Johnny Depp come in to personally save his good friend John Robertson?
0?
0. No. Get out of here. Now, folks, let's have ourselves a little check of the scoreboard, everybody. Young Eamon has shown us that he is a heartwarming boy, especially when he tears out a heart and barbecues the damn thing. Now, at this time, 22 minutes on the board, 2 lives remaining. What that means, folks, we have room for 2 more solo players. Then we will have the Darkroom Democracy round. That's right. In that round, everybody plays. And just like in a real democracy, only the people with the loudest voices get what they want. Now, I'm going to go. Oh, hey, Captain America. Hey, slightly older Captain America. Oh, hey, a lumberjack. That's okay. You, this woman here, right at the back. Oh my God! Sitting next to a woman dressed as Rimmer with Mr. Flibble from the episode of Red Dwarf where he goes mad. But unfortunately, I've already picked you. You! What? Oh, hey! I had no idea there were so many of you people down here. I had no idea how scary you are. Hello, Mr. Luffy. Now, what is your name?
Holly.
No! It's Darren. Second girl, Darren. All together. Darren! You awake to find yourself! Can I also just point out that holding my hands like this and performing in a dome is the closest I will ever get to being a Baptist minister? Get ready for Sunday! Pick an option!
Why?
Because it's dark and a room, and you, Darren, are awake in it. 300 times I've done this show, and I've never managed to get into a place where if I move away from the... it doesn't matter. Pick an option! Seamless.
Sleep?
Really? Sleep?
It's
The
dark.
option we've seen before? Turn on light switch, the practical option. Too much work for you?
A little bit. All right, I'll turn on the light.
No, you picked sleep. Fine. Worn out from picking the wrong thing. You sleep. And when sleep has ended, yes, you awake to find yourself. What now, lady?
Check pockets.
Which one?
Bottom.
Congratulations, you're wearing green check pockets. It's a hideous fashion choice, and you wouldn't have known because the room's so dark. But I decided to tell you.
Look for light switch.
You can't look for the light switch! You would need the light switch to look! What part of this don't you bloody understand?
I'm going back to sleep.
Worn out from this attack of logic! You sleep, and when sleep has ended, you awake to... What now?
Check my pockets.
Which one?
The top.
Really?
Will you ever be kind to me?
Let's think about it. On one hand, you picked 2 options that everyone had already seen before, which means the answer's no! You die! Give her a clap. Nice. Matter of fact, she lasted just a short enough amount of time we can have an extra player. Next! Who now? I love the fact you all put up your hands. We're so polite. Okay. Let's have... Oh, young man. Yes, him. No. Mr. Suit. Dan. That guy. Him. Yes, you. You there. No, not... Fine. Him. Yes. He just gave me a thumbs up from the back. How did I know? It's a dark room. What's your name?
Jamie Bowden, Lord of Darren.
Glaswegian Darren. Hey, come here, who you? Darren!
Where?
Here, get up, who you? I've only just moved to this country, so I don't know if I'm actually being racist or not when I do that, so I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Here, Darren! All together, you awake to find yourself!
In a darkened room.
Pick an option, Darren!
Go north.
You proceed in the direction you believe to be north, home of the Starks.
Way.
Oh, you weigh yourself. You don't like what you find.
Hint.
You want a hint? This is the wrong option.
Can I get someone other than Stalin?
Can I just point out, if you are Scottish, you guys picked socialism years ago.
I'm not actually.
Oh, well, that's a damn shame.
I'm everything but Scottish. Click my heels together for Stalin.
All right, then. Do it. Click your heels together 3 times and say there's no place like Leningrad.
No place like Leningrad.
You. Adventure time. Do you think he thought I said lemon grab and got confused? Because if we're doing celebrity impressions, well, that's a fun game. Here we go.
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
Now, that was my impression of Sean Connery down a well. You have died, young man. The time has come to pass to one more person than the democracy round. Let's have... Come right up here, my friend. Let's have a man in a baseball cap. If there's one thing Japanese video games have taught me, it's a guy in a baseball cap can sort out a lot of problems. Now, here we go. What's your name?
John Robertson.
That's my name.
It is. It's Darren, I guess.
That has never happened. Getting threatened with the sword, that happens all the time. But having one guy turn around and go, I'm you. How'd you like that? I'm you. You are not me. I would never wear a baseball cap and sunglasses indoors. Let the roof do its job. Now. You! Darren! Liar Darren! Intertextual Darren! Postmodern Darren! Baseball cap and sunglasses Darren. Darren! Oh, you don't have to take it off. It's not peer group pressure. I'm not your peer. I'm a lot better. Now. Darren! All together, kids. You awake to find yourself in a dark room. Pick an option, Darren.
Find light switch.
How will you find the light switch? You're in a dark room. You need the light switch to see. Do you see? Oh my God.
No.
Oh yeah. Bring the thing closer to me.
I don't see.
We know you don't see. That is why you need to.
Find the light switch.
How will you find the light switch? You're in a dark room. You need the light switch to see. Do you see?
Oh, I see.
Bullshit, you see! You're in a dark room.
Touch wall.
You caress the wall. It's indifferent to you.
Touch the other wall.
Now the first wall is jealous.
Touch another wall.
Oh, now the walls have lost all respect for you. How did they even have respect to lose? They're walls.
I smell the room.
The dark room smells of roomy darkness.
That don't make sense.
Your mum doesn't make sense. Where's
at me,
your
bro.
friend with the sword now?
Think outside the box.
You think outside the box, but the box is not the problem. The room is the problem.
Go Southampton.
You praise Southampton. Why?
I go to sleep.
Worn out from praising a jumped up seaside village. You sleep. And when sleep has ended, you awake to find yourself. Then you sleep again immediately. And when sleep has ended, all together, you awake. What now?
This again. Check pockets yellow. One. Go. Green. Check pockets green.
The first choice must stand.
First choice.
Unless you're colorblind.
Sunglasses.
It's the sunglasses.
Well, will you ever be kind to me? Well,
Let's think about it.
on one hand,
On one hand, baseball cap, sunglasses on baseball cap, both on head indoors. On the other hand, I'm John Robertson. Let's go to the crowd. If you think he lives, let me know! If you think he dies, you are the most popular player we've ever had. As a room of people decide, no, he does not die, he shall play again. Right? All together. This is the hero you've selected. This is the one you got behind. You, Ash.
I'm the one they deserve.
You're the one they deserve. Good one. That's good. I like you. I'm going to give you a 7-foot bodyguard with a sword. And Johnny Depp. And a shirt made from his dogs. Here we go. Darren! Hero Darren! HD Darren. Darren! All together. You awake to... Now, Darren, I would like it very much if you would be so good, my darling, as to pick an option.
Find light switch.
How will you find that? Now, folks, if I'm doing a response and you know the words, feel free to join in. It's going to get loud. How will you find the light switch? You're in a dark room. You need the light switch to see. Do you see?
I see.
Now, who was that? Oh, that was the sound of the tech, ladies and gentlemen. That's literally an employee of the place being like, now I get to swear officially too. In that case, everyone all together. And the children, just so you know, the word we're using, children, it means and. It means and. It's just a special extra adult way of saying and. Here we go. You see? Bullshit, you see! You're in a dark room! We have literally just replicated what happens to me every time I try and play Call of Duty online. Pick an option!
Touch wall.
You caress the wall. It's indifferent to you.
Touch other wall.
Now the first wall is jealous.
Apologize.
They don't care. They're walls.
Weep.
Weep. I like the fact that the crowd were going, weep. This is you. Oh, I'm in a dark room. This is you. Pick an option.
Exit.
No.
Unplug computer.
The fact you said unplug computer instead of actually doing it is why you continue to awake to find yourself in a dark room. Look at him, he's starting to have an early midlife crisis. It's going crazy. Pick it quickly.
Light switch.
Quickly. What?
Find light switch.
How will you find the light switch? You're in a dark room. You need the light switch to see. Do you see? There's a kid in a bandana doing what I'm doing really angrily and really fast. I've never felt so much like Eminem in my whole damn life. Thank you so much. Here we go. Lose yourself in the music to do. Oh my word. I hit my controller and turned it off. You see what you've made me do? First a rap reference and then a terrible problem. Oh my word. Really? Right.
I see.
All together! Bullshit, you see! You're in a dark room!
Listen for light switch.
You listen to the light switch! And it bores you with stories of the great war between electricity and steam.
Kill self.
You can't kill yourself! You can't even find the light switch.
Sing.
Sing! Right, sing!
What do you want me to sing?
Anything! Congratulations, you just sang the sound of silence. Well done. That's right, my dad would have found that funny. Pick an option, boy.
Light switch.
This is the hero you selected. And he is the hero you deserve. There's a Power Ranger at the back. It's an original series Power Ranger. And even he's angry about what's going on. And that also makes complete sense, because the bloke who came with the sword was just a damn Megazord. Thanks, man. Here we go. How will you find the light switch? You're in a dark room. You need the light switch to see. Do you see?
I see.
Bullshit, you see! You're in a dark room! Quickly!
Touch wall.
You caress the wall. It's indifferent to you.
Other.
Now the first wall is jealous!
Another.
This is you. Other. I am the strangest Pokemon. Other, I choose you. Other, okay, a different one then. Right!
Smell room.
The dark room smells of roomy darkness.
Don't make sense.
Your mum doesn't make sense.
Think outside box.
You think outside the box, but the box is not the problem. The room is the problem.
Think outside room.
You can think of outside the room, but it makes no difference. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Look away, children. Look away.
Lobotomize.
I'd forgotten that one was in there. You picked self-lobotomize. Can I point out, if children are confused, these two at the bottom just mean the same thing. Right. You decide to self-lobotomize. Congratulations! You bash your head against the wall. You thought your head could open the wall. The wall thought it could open your head. The wall was right. You die! You die! You die! Give the boy a clap! Young man, you're going to take home a special prize. This is an MP3 player from 2003, onto which I have recorded a secret message. Take that home. It will not help you, but it will give you a really good recipe for lentil casserole. Now, 5 minutes left, which means, folks, the time has come for the democracy round. On the count of 3, we will all shout, "You're awake to find yourself in a dark room." Then, pick the option that you want. Make it fast, make it loud, make it count. We are running out of time, and I have some extra special stuff to tell you about when we're done. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You awake to find yourself. What do you want? How will you find the light switch? You're in a dark room. You need the light switch to see. Do you see? I see. I don't see. Check pockets. I see. All together. Bullshit, you see. You're in a dark room. Who says listen? Touch wall. You caress the wall. It's indifferent to you. Now the first wall is jealous. Who says touch yet another wall? Who says apologize? You touch yet another wall. Now the walls have lost all respect for you. How did they even have respect to lose their walls? This man with a bandana and a leather jacket is very disappointed. The dark room smells of roomy darkness. Who says go west? You go west. Life is peaceful there. You go east. It's like west, but not. You praise Southampton in a gathering that has more than the entire population of Southampton. Worn out from praising Southampton, you sleep when sleep has ended. You awake to find yourself. Then you sleep again when sleep has ended. Which one? Congratulations. Your pockets were made in the Czech Republic. Doesn't help you escape. Lovely to know. All of you read it together at once. What? Did you just say that you picked green? Oh, mate, you've just met the heartbreak of voting. That's right, occasionally the show has some really important life lessons in it. Will I ever be kind to you? I'm a 1980s video game. The answer is no. You die! Give yourselves a clap. Lights up, please. Lights up. How are you, folks? Thank you all very much for playing. My name is John Robertson. It's been a real joy. If any of you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Robotron, R-O-B-B-O, Tron. And what I have for you, folks, just here, I have some Darkroom t-shirts. I'll be selling these. First up, how much time we got left before the next crew are in?
15.
15 minutes? Right. I'm going to be just down here underneath the word death, which is always really good to have in the background in a comedy show, I find. I'm just going to be down there selling Darkroom t-shirts. We've got two kinds. They're £10 for one, £15 for two. And if someone could go get my wallet from backstage, not a member of the crowd preferably, that would be really helpful. What I have for you, there are two types of shirt. One says, "You awake to find yourself in a dark room," and the other, possibly predictably, says, "Darren." So I'm going to be down there, and what I like to do, folks, if we don't have enough time down here, I'm also going to be over in the signing area where I'll have some t-shirts. That's just over in the film signing area. What I like to do is I like to give away some shirts to the people I feel have just been the loveliest. Is the young child over there who didn't get to have a turn. Hello, mate. Hello, little Spider-Man. You've won a Darren. There you go, mate. You're adorable. There you go, fella. That's for you. And you've won a You Awake to Find Yourself in a Dark Room. Good on you, champ. Now, folks, I'm just going to be down here. I'll get out the t-shirts. £10 for one, £15 for two. You've been a beautiful bunch of people. My name's John Robertson. Thank you all so much.